Las Vegas has been forced to confront its water shortage with conservation, leading to new cutting-edge innovation. Mark New explains.
Las Vegas depends on water in so many, often flamboyant ways. Despite being in one of the driest states in America, the city is determined to beat the odds. In 14 locations along the water pipeline of the Las Vegas Strip, these acoustic devices from Ecologics actually listen for water leaks.
We're monitoring 3 miles of critical pipeline that provides water to these buildings that serve over 2 million people each year. So this is a critical piece of our local economy and our tourism economy. One thing's for sure is Las Vegas doesn't gamble on water.
Across town, engineer Matthew Brems shows me this technology from Israeli startup Ayeka, which uses a sensor inside the pipe to measure water quality.
It remotely collects this data so we don't have to physically take a grab sample and take it back to a lab and do the analysis. This is done right in situ on the pipe itself.
Both technologies went through the accelerator-style Water Start program, which has so far vetted 150 technologies and brought in 8 startups to work in Vegas. Executive Director Nate Allen shows me the original spring that fed Las Vegas. Springs Reserve, a symbol of how water technology must evolve to meet the needs of the community.
The water industry is very conservative, it's very diverse, and it's highly regulated. So technology companies face a lot of barriers in getting their new technology adopted. So what we've really tried to do here is define the demand, define what the market opportunities are, and then recruit the innovation where they can find a first adopter.
WaterStart CTO Kamud Acharya is a visiting professor at Hohai University in Nanjing, China.
So there's no doubt that technologies that we have here will have many applications in China.
In order for WaterStart to succeed, it must find partners, and it has found a big one, MGM Resorts, which has more than 50,000 staff, making it the largest private employer in the state of Nevada.
MGM just built this 3-acre park where instead of grass, the landscape looks like the Nevada desert.
That's a desert plant right there, about the lowest water use you could get.
Gage has even shut off the fountains when the wind is too strong.
It's a continual reuse loop of water. We minimize the evaporation on the water of that fountain because if you notice, there's not a big spray in that fountain. The water's bubbling up in a way that it's not evaporating. I think we will probably use the park to demonstrate technologies that might be emerging.
Since the early 2000s, water levels at southern Nevada's main water source, Lake Mead, have declined by 40 meters. Las Vegas's population also doubled during that time, but still managed to reduce water consumption by nearly 40% and loan Southern California $45 million in water reserves. Vegas is still all about gambling, but not with its water supply, and that too appears to be paying off. Mark New, CCTV, Las Vegas.